And one of the Boston terror suspects is dead tonight. A manhunt is still on for that second suspect.
The suspect is 19-year-old Dzhokhar Tsarnev, a student at the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. Tonight, police cars have just rushed the campus.
And the city of Boston is quiet tonight. Residents there have been told to stay inside. Public transportation has been halted and colleges shut down. Surrounding towns are put on lockdown.
And tonight we learn a lot more about the brothers accused in the Boston Marathon terror attack. For what's going on right now, we go to Steve Genevieve in the newsroom. Steve.
Well, Gordon, let's get right to the latest developments. I just talked to a safety worker in Watertown where police continue to search door to door for the 19-year-old bombing suspect believed to still be alive. They say they've made substantial progress in the last few hours, but they still need more time. In the meantime, train service to Boston is canceled. The Red Sox and the Bruins games canceled, and residents are still being told to stay inside while investigators look for a terrorist still on the run.
A whirlwind day following a night of new developments. A murder at MIT, the officer ambushed, then a shootout in the street, killing one of the bombing suspects, followed by a marathon manhunt for the second suspect who somehow got away. A story making headlines around the world, drawing reaction from here in Washington.
I think it's fair to say that for this entire week, we've been in a pretty direct confrontation with evil.
What's still not known is why the two bombers identified as brothers did this, and if their family roots, they were born near the volatile Chechnya, had any influence on their actions.
Look, Chechnya is the major leagues of terrorist training.
Yet it's not clear if the bombers actually had any terrorist training. University of Maryland Center for Health and Homeland Security Director Michael Greenberger believes they could have been self-trained, learning terror techniques online here in the United States.
I really think if they've been here this long, the fact that they're from Chechnya is less relevant.
Instead, he believes the brothers, who have been in the United States for years, became alienated and acted out. Homegrown terrorists, much like those involved in the Oklahoma City bombing and Fort Hood murders. Today in Boston, however, it's been more of a search for a suspect than for answers.
We are progressing through this neighborhood, going door to door, street to street.
Residents told to stay inside and not answer their door for anyone except police. While some may be surprised that the bombing suspects were still in the Boston area 3 days after the attack, Greenberger believes they likely thought they would never be identified and could blend back in with their Boston neighbors.
They probably thought they could go back and live their lives and everything would be fine.
Now, the younger suspect attended UMass Dartmouth, where I've just learned that investigators did search what was believed to be his dorm. Federal investigators also searched the suspect's sister's home in New Jersey, taking what appeared to be a computer, and the home of the suspect's uncle here in the Washington area. More on both of those developments coming up in just a minute. We're also awaiting another news conference from Boston at 5:30. We are told that will be the last official briefing of the day. Allison?
Okay.